Okay, so we're battling Lorelei, and Gen 1, as we know, is broken, and we will go through a couple examples in the Elite Four. You could be doing this. You could be battling ice and water. I'm trying to think of an ice and water you would battle before the Elite Four, but here we are. Flamethrower. It should do normal damage. As you can see, it's going to be not very effective. Because Dewgong it's ice and water, water and ice, however you want to slice it, whichever way you want to look at it. But Gen 1 says, oh, because it's water, we don't even care about the ice typing. And then right back at me, Aurora Beam is ice type against Charizard, who is fire and flying. So ice is weak against fire, super effective against flying, so it should cancel out and just do normal damage. But Dewgong gets the upper hand here. My Flamethrower is not very effective, even though it should do normal damage and should knock Dewgong out in 2 hits. Yet, I get the short end of the stick, and Dewgong could have hit me with took out another third of my health there, but chose to rest instead. So I'm going to have to whip out Earthquake, even though I should be able to get at least normal damage. But because Gen 1 is so broken, this is where we're at. So this is example 1, and then I will move on to example 2. Okay, we got Kabutops going up against Lorelei's Jynx. Now, I may not be able to withstand an Ice Punch because, as we know, Kabutops is, of course, rock and water. So, I keep getting the short end of the stick. So, is Ice Punch going to be super effective because I'm rock? Or is it going to be not very effective because I'm water? I feel like it's going to be super effective, even though it should cancel out. So I'm going to try for a submission because this is another good test. Jynx is Ice type and Psychic. Oh, okay, so Ice Punch is actually not very effective, so it just doesn't make sense. It's like they just picked and choose. I don't know how they... Because my type 1 is rock. It's not water. Okay, and submission is super effective. That doesn't really make sense either, because it's super effective against ice, but it's not very effective against Psychic type, so you think it would cancel out. This game, it's just very intriguing the way they decided all these things, but I'm able to knock out the Jynx with 2 submissions. Let's see if Zapdos can knock it out with 1 Thunder. And I'll show the Thunder animation in Gen 2. Most of you probably seen the Thunder animation in Gen 2, but it's going to be cool when my Electrode knows Thunder for Gen 2. The Pokeball-looking Pokemon knowing the move Thunder, it just seems comical to me. Okay, so I can actually take down Lapras with Zapdos. And we'll move on to the next example. And I was going to say that it also doesn't make sense that Mewtwo can use Psychic against Gengar being Ghost and Poison. But after looking it up, I did confirm that Psychic does do normal damage against Ghost type. I had it confused because Psychic doesn't affect Dark type Pokemon, is where I got mixed up. So I'm wondering if in the later gens, if you had a Dark type and Poison type, would a Psychic move hit it? Or because the first, one of the types is Ghost, is Psychic just not affected at all? Because as we know, Psychic is super effective against Poison, but if that Pokemon is Dark and Poison, does Psychic hit it? I don't know. I'm going to say no, that's my guess. Alright, so we made it to Lance, the Dragon Master. Even though Gyarados a dragon, and is Aerodactyl a dragon? Anywho. So, Gyarados being water and flying type, even though it should have always been water and dragon, can we agree on that? Grass type against water flying, what does that do in Gen 1? Well, and Hydro Pump. Okay, Hydro Pump is not very effective, even though I'm rock and water. Wow, critical hit, of course. Well, guess I gotta heal up now. Wow, it's not missing a day. Let's see if I hang on this time. Nope. Okay, that critical hit was just tricking me. Anyways, yeah, probably have to power up my Kabutops just to showcase this. Okay, rock and flying. Actually, I want to try out both moves, honestly. So, you know, fighting type against rock is super effective, against flying is not. So you cancel out. Same with grass. Grass against rock is super effective. Grass against flying, not. Supersonic. So annoying. Let's see. Nope. Ooh, Hyper Beam. Let's see if it knocks me out. Maybe not because I'm rock type. Yep. Okay, I do hang on. Okay, here it is. Not very effective, so it chose the flying type over the rock type. Does that make sense? No. Submission. Recharging. Okay, so submission's super effective. Why is fighting type super effective against rock and flying, but grass is not against rock and flying in Gen 1? It just really don't make any sense. I want to see him. Okay, Aerodactyl, use Hyper Beam on me. Because that way I can. Oh, dang it. I was going to showcase that when in Gen 1, if Hyper Beam knocks you out, your next Pokemon you send out, there's no recharge time. And I don't know if that's broken Gen 1 or if that's a normal thing. And then against Aerodactyl, I also wanted to show. That's right. Okay, so obviously Earthquake's not going to hit because Aerodactyl's a flying type Pokemon. That makes sense. Rock Slide, this also tracks. This isn't broken. I just didn't realize this. But Rock against Rock, a pure Rock type, like for example Sudowoodo in Gen 2, using Rock Throw on it, just does normal damage. I thought Rock was not very effective against Rock, but it actually does normal damage. So this does track here. Rock Slide being super effective because Aerodactyl has the secondary flying type. But Gen 1 doesn't really account for that. They just choose one or the other. So it could, Rock Slide in Gen 1 against Aerodactyl could have just been normal damage, but Gen 1 was like, we'll choose a flying type to go off of. So it just accidentally works out in this case. There it is. Okay, knock me out for the video purposes. Oh, that's hilarious. And watch him not use it again. Oh, crap, I dug by accident. He could have missed if he used it there. Okay, use it. Don't use Slam, use Hyper Beam. Okay, just do it. We're stuck. Now he uses Hyper Potion. Oh, jeez. He's stuck in a barrier loop now. Just use it. Agility. Stop using agility. Use Hyper Beam. I'm right here, 10 health. I'm trying to make a point, Lance. Oh, jeez. Gen 1 also just... they refuse to finish you off. Goodness. Thank you. There's no logic with the AI in Gen 1. Okay, so Hyper Beam faints me. Now I'm going to bring out the next Pokemon. And there's going to be no recharge. See? There you go. So I don't... is that broken from Gen 1? Or if you faint a Pokemon with Hyper Beam, does your Pokemon get to skip the recharge? That's what I want to know. Let me know in the comments.